October 10th, 2019. Thought I'd do a quick walk through the garden, expecting possible frost. Hot peppers, a few tomatoes. Still haven't got the weeds out here or the straw down. Probably a after frost project, winter project. Some volunteer peppers. The second planting of zucchini is gone. Rhubarb is coming back up and looking pretty nice at the moment. Cucumbers almost gone. Never did do too well here. Basil has went a little crazy. Bees are enjoying it, getting some pollen and nectar for winter. Mushmelons, I can't really believe, but they are still alive and still trying to produce. Not going to get a chance to. Quite amazing and different year for them. Tomatoes have slowly greened back up some. A few tomatoes left, not many. Green beans, I got tired of picking them with the flashlight. Been just getting dark earlier and I was too busy, so they're about done. Okra, might get a couple more off of them tomorrow. Not a whole lot. Loofahs did quite well. I do not think all these would make sponges. These here should. So next year I'll have to make sure I plant the plants a little earlier indoors. Turmeric, this spot didn't do too bad for being planted a little later. I've been cleaning up weeds in this area of the garden, looking somewhat better. Looks like we may be getting some rain shortly, maybe. Picked some seed for next year off of the yard long beans. First or second patch of turmeric, it did quite nicely this year. If frost hits it, it'll be one of the first things cut off and dug. Still a few tomato plants that were younger growing. Lots more beans. A few more turnips. Some squash didn't do too well. One of the other early turmeric spots, it's looking quite well. Oh, I believe my pineapple is finally ripening. Of course, it will be taken indoors. I believe this set on in April, or began to. So another month or two, maybe I'll have a pineapple to eat. This one, of course, is still green, and this one is still green as well. Let's see. These eggplants, well, there is one. Looks like it'd be harvested. Did not do too well at all. Green peppers did somewhat okay. Beets, never did get them harvested and put away. Zucchini, first planting. I see a squash beetle trying to escape. But they are still producing quite rare for me to have zucchini plants that old. Peas, plants growing very nicely, still no pods. Still lots of peppers on the plants. I need to make stuffed peppers and get those put away. Let's see. Done some cleaning in this area a while back. Another pineapple doing nicely. Green onions coming up. I haven't got it mulched for winter yet. Those peppers are doing nice. Cucumbers still holding on. A couple vines are anyway. Got to remember to plant them next year a little closer so I can pick them more often maybe. There is a cucumber setting on. Have to remember to pick him in a day or two. Should have that long before frost. Show the size of these peppers. Some quite nice ones. A large amount of peppers this year. Cherry tomatoes mostly died. Put a cloth over my grapes so the birds wouldn't eat them. Didn't work. Ginger needs dug. It didn't do too bad this year. Now the trick will be to keep it through the winter. Peanuts will have to be dug. Rabbits have been eating them, and looks like a mole has been into them as well. These eggplants didn't do too bad. Got a few more young ones setting on. I'm going to try to cover this with plastic to hopefully make it through a frost, and hopefully it won't get as cold as they say, and it'll make it. Another ginger. Some beans. Picked a few so I could pick some more. Doesn't look like they're going to set on due to the weather changing quickly. Still need to clean out this row. Get rid of the black raspberries, cut them back. Peppers here did very nice. A matter of fact, this here is head height, a pepper plant, and over here is my top wire, and the pepper plant is almost touching. So that would be 5.5 feet at least tall. Another vine heading down to root. Strawberries have gotten out of the patch. This is the black raspberry. Kale there. Did do work on a little weed removal. But now to start putting plants away and getting ready for frost. So there may be one or two more later after frost videos. But this will be about it from a garden this year. Be maybe time for a nice little vacation from it or break.